Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. And the Mustangs will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So Louisville's offense to go on the attack first. Isaac Brown, and everything in this attack runs through him.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cardinals in the hurry-up.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass, throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A give to Brown.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Again, it's Brown. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And this defense has got to be...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Selling the fake. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Quick, and the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense. Forcing.
Touchdown, Louisville! A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. First play of this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Drops back on first down. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Second and long here. They'll try the left side. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, SMU. He would not be denied. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
On the return, it's Jennings. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Handoff for Brown. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Fights off the defender. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff, Isaac Brown. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Cardinals are flying down the field. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sells to fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cardinals. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. His 3rd touchdown extra point puts them on top 21-7. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Moves the pocket. It's Jennings. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He wants to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Making the adjustment. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On play action. Right down the middle. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. It's a running room. Touchdown, Cardinals. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. From the gun, the ground game. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? It's dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Right side, it's Smith. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Has to have it on fourth down. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I absolutely love the call. If you don't get it, field position isn't horrible anyways. You never know how many yards you're going to get for a punt regardless.
And defense can rise up and make a stop from there. You're not really putting them in a terrible situation.
No, and you're already coordinating with your defense. Like, listen, if we don't get this, let's go. We're going to be ready to rock and roll, set up on the field, but you didn't have to worry about it because the offense, listen, offenses are going for it in these situations more and more in college football.
5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Finds his target. Finds a crease at the 20. All the way! Touchdown, Mustangs!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Hughes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge lob.
Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. The play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Hughes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. A give to Brown. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery.
Runs through, man. He might have some space. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Off play action on first down. Caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Look out! Fires quickly. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
Takes a hit as he fires. Just a little off. Incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Hughes. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. And he made the extra point without problem.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass, Bill. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Louisville calls its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Trying to get started. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run Isaac Brown to the right. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It's 3rd and 5. Again, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The fake and wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Hughes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Tells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Out wide right, it's Hughes. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds his tight end. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Right side, it's Singleton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass on second down. He tries to take the top off. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 10 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And now on second down for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Out wide right, it's Smith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now first and 20. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. He's inside the 40. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now first and 10 from the 20. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with second and 4. Off-play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Out wide left, it's Smith. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Extending the play. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally, you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route concept. I think that's the biggest reason he got sacked.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
On the return. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Unloads in the nick of time. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Selling the fake. Fires to the right. The sure hands. It's Hughes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off for Brown. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. One more time, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Passing on the field goal try. Ball at the 10, and here they come to go for it on 4th and short. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. They'll try to run it with Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And that's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it and trailing. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's changing the play. Handoff, Isaac Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brown again. Touchdown Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up a touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. It's inside. It's Green. Runs through a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now on second down. Throwing, Hawkins. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets to first. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Delayed handoff. It's Green. Turning it on. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the edge, it's Screen. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the gun on third down, Hawkins on the move. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, he has to have it. They're all over him. And down he goes, the defense bringing the heat.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David. and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Sells to fake. Looking down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Hughes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run the counter. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Gonna run it. It's Green. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to make one miss. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination.